Farming is not only a job but also a way of life. You must sleep where you've invested your money. Hello my people, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Her Name is World. Welcome to the channel that inspires you to do agribusiness as you stay in your villages. It is a lifestyle farming channel, guys. So if you're interested in all those videos about lifestyle in farming, about how to go on with your farming activities, please consider to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are aware when I upload new videos. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how a beginner can succeed in farming as a general, guys. So what do you need to do, you as a beginner, so that you succeed in farming? Remember, everything, if you don't put right that what you're supposed to put right at the beginning, it leads to failure. So it is called the foundation, guys. You have to lay a very good foundation for every business for it to succeed. So if you fail to lay a very good foundation, you'll see very many challenges in future that will lead to your failure in the whole farming business. So I'm going to talk about those things that you as a beginner must put into consideration so that you succeed in farming as a business. So as a beginner, you must pre-plan. Pre-planning means like doing research on the projects you're going to do. Don't do very many projects, guys, in farming. Too many things lead to failure. Concentrate on like 3 projects in animal husbandry, maximum 3 or 4 projects. More than that, that is too much. For serious business, you can concentrate on 3 projects. Then others, you can rear like few projects, few animals for you just. But more than that, as a business, it is not good. It leads to failure. Temukwatagana this and that and that. Concentrate on those 3. Do research about them, guys. Visit different farms. These things you see, yes, you can watch and get my experience, but also if you go out there and visit different farms, you cannot come out there, you cannot come back as the same. So visit different people that have had a lot of experience in what you are going to deal in. Then you pre-plan. You plan before you start, and pre-planning also involves buying what you will need to do, at what you will need to use at the farm. Yes, you have to know what you really need to use you really need to use on the farm in your different projects that you've decided to do. Then pre-planning also involves planting grass. That is, if you're not on a large scale, if your farm is not big enough for your goats, for example, to like browse out there on themselves and come back. If that grass is not enough for your animals, for your cattle, for your goats, then first plant the feeds, guys. You know, to that point. Then after planting the feeds, then you come and bring the animals. So the animals will already have what to eat. But that business of first coming and putting the animals there, then you reach an extent that you don't have what to feed them, it is not good. So you have to pre-plan, and you plant the grass, plant the feeds. And these feeds, you don't just plant just feeds or plant just grass. You have to plant the grass that is nutritious to the kind of animals you are going to rear, guys. So that is point number 1. So point number 2 is to put management in place. If you fail to put management in every business, that is the beginning of failure. How do I talk about management? As for me, I manage my projects. That's why this channel advocates for you to do farming as a business. After all, we invest millions of money. Farming is not cheap, guys. It is not cheap. The amount of money you spend putting a very big wholesale project, wholesale business out there, a very big shop. I'm talking about those big shops that are, and you pay rent 2M times 3 or times 6 months out there. It's almost the same money we put in farming business. So I wonder how you can invest lots of money in farming. Then you stay there, but you are so busy in town. In quotes, you are so busy in town. Then you invest. Actually, me here, you will come after me, but me, according to my experience, if you're not ready to manage your things, if you're not ready to stay there and supervise your things, don't begin. Don't begin farming when you don't have time for it. At least let one of the partner be there, have a country home. Make that country home very comfortable for you to live and manage and do farming as a business. You will see that even the other partner of yours that has gone to Kampala will always come back here. Because farming, at the end of the day, if you invest it so well, plan it so well, and supervise so well, it is so lucrative, and it is the way to go, guys. So supervise you yourself supervise your projects. Others will tell you, now you get managers. Me, I'm out. With managers, I'm out. Remember, I'm talking through experience because I'm here. I have my neighbors that are using managers. That is hell. Their story is hell. I'll tell you that it will be even a full video about managers. But some will advise you to get managers. They are so experienced in managing your money and managing your things. Put them there. But they are so experienced on how to handle your animals and put them in your business. And they will handle the things for yourself, for you. So that is management to some people. But for me, management, I'm talking about real agribusiness. The management I'm talking about is you yourself, the person who has toiled to do this business. You have to supervise your workers. You have to put in place record keeping. Record keeping is very, very important in agribusiness. Not only agribusiness, but also other businesses. Guys, you have to manage your projects, manage your workers so well. Treat them so well, guys. Yes, even if you treat them so well, if they are bad, they will be bad. But at least you try to treat them so well. Plant for them their food to reduce on the costs. Plant cassava, plant sweet potatoes, plant beans, plant posho. Once in a while, you can give them some meat. You can give them a treat, so that you have happy workers. At the end of the day, they will do a very good job. Though, from where I come from, the youths are complaining they don't have what to do. That is when you've not become like someone who needs people to work. These youths, there are jobs out there, but they don't want to work. And those ones that want to work, they want to get quick money. That is the problem where I come from. They will come to your farm. You've not even begun having profits. The kind of amount of money they would love you to give, it's so much high. I'm not saying that you don't pay them good money, pay them good money, but they want quick money. Even if you pay them good money, they will have to really want to sell your goats, all your animals, so that they get that quick money. They want quick things. That is a very big problem in my country. So at the end of the day, you will lose out workers like that. Even if you do what to them, even if you tip them, when they want quick money, they will always be like that. Even the neighbors out there will be putting words in them. How can you survive there without this? Why? At least you do this. They'll give them deals on where to sell even your coffee, deals on where to sell even your hens. I know I know farmers, you've passed through this experience. Comment down below. So you have to put in place systems that beat those cheeky evil plans of the workers, guys. That is a must. So you cannot do farming when you are not there. Please Give time to farming. Don't even make a routine that you only go on the weekends. They will know. I always tell you that they will know. Just bump into the farm when they're not there. But for me, this channel advocates for people to come. Don't feel that you are so busy doing things in that town. There is nothing to do. Okay, not everyone has to do farming. But if you decided to do farming, do it as a business. Do it as a business. You have to be very yourself. Some people will say, but you must start to have you if you don't do a business when you are not there, but that is not a business. Not here in Africa. Actually, where I come from in Uganda, that business of saying sustainable businesses are those businesses where whether the owner is there or not, it will keep on going. Hey, not in my country. Not in my country. If you are going to invest in farming in my country, Uganda, you get people you trust. They are so sweet, by the these people are so sweet on top. They are so sweet on top. They will give you all the advices. All people that have dealt with these managers and workers like that, they will tell you their problems. You can comment down below and tell me your experience. So here in my country where I come from, you must engage yourself in business. You must manage it yourself. I emphasize that, and I'm sorry I've taken long on that point. It is very, very actually it is the reason why people have left farming. These workers and managers can sabotage your projects to zero, and you feel like you no longer want farming. Then you will close. I'll make a video on why people cannot do farming as a sustainable business. It is number one. So you have to know it from the beginning that you have to manage these things by yourself. So another point you have to know is, after choosing which project you are going to what you are going to involve in, get to know which agriculture tools you need in terms of, let me say, machines, in terms of those tools that you use on the day-to-day basis of your farm. Yes, they're very important. If you're going to go zero grazing, you will need some things like pangas. You will need things like things like feeders, things like drinkers for all animals, like the hens, like also the pigs, like also the goats. You need feeders if you're on zero grazing and the cattle. So such tools, guys, don't rule out that. You even need a cutter tools if you really have that money. You even need irrigation. You can plan according to the business you're going to do. If you're going to do vegetables and you want to do the vegetables, like you have to sell them for the rest of the seasons, you can plan irrigation. I'm not saying that you start like big, but those machines that you really need, plan them and also put them on the budget, and also buy them. Gumboots for your workers, guys, you need them. Gloves if they are also really necessary. Such small tools. A good sprayer, a bomb, it's called what, spraying, like that one you use to spray your goats, your cows. You put all those things in place so that they help out your workers to ease their jobs, and also to protect your workers. Guys. So you put all those into consideration when you are beginning, guys. For you to benefit in animal husbandry, these animals have to grow up. So growing up means that you have to know how to feed them the right feeds. You have to be very clean, and on top of that, you have to know how to treat all your animals. If you decided to do poultry, do research on the poultry disease, on the diseases that affect goats, on the diseases that affect cattle, and do research on how to treat them. That's why we are doing these videos, guys. So do research on how to treat them. Do research, I'm talking about beginners here. Do research on the best veterinary doctors in your place. But for me, here where I come from, I've failed. I've used very many and I failed. But what I had to do was to learn, and also you must learn how to treat your animals. Even if you have a vet, like those ones who in court, at least if you have a vet on your farm, learn yourself. What if the vet is not there? and the goat gets sick. Okay, the cattle gets, the cow gets sick. Then you call the vet will tell you, if you, let me say you are in Mukono, the vet will tell you, hey, sorry, I traveled, I'm in Kabale. Then you will look at the animal like that. Remember, the earlier you treat your animals, the better. Be it the hens, be it the rabbits, be it the goats, pigs, the earlier you see that this animal is sick and you treat it very early enough using the right medicines, the better. So to minimize the deaths of our animals, let us put the veterinary section into consideration. And me, I believe in stocking my own medication. Even if I could use vets, I believe them coming and using my medicine that I bought, because of the challenges I've talked about them, I saw due to my experience. These are my experiences, guys. So you have to comment down below according to you, your experiences. So you have to buy the medicine, because we have a lot of fake medicine on the market. Do research on where to buy your medicines. You can get the right shops that sell genuine products. They are still there, guys. So I think that is all for today. So those are some of the points you have to note when you are beginning as a beginner, guys. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell and join, so that you are aware when I upload videos. Bye.